Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. This is another open carry report for April 15th, 2023. As you guys can see, I'm always using I pretty much always use the gas station as my backdrop. But I think it's a nice, well lit place for me to do my recording in the truck. If you're new to the channel, the open carry report is just me talking about my experience with open carry in South Carolina. So far, it's been going on for over a year, and it's been going well. I only had one instance with an encounter with a police officer. That was I guess more so neutral. I've had two other encounters with cops that actually were positive. Um, but yeah, so far I enjoy it, and I do this to encourage other people to, if not open carry, at least try carry something for their own defense, and maybe even the defense of others that are around them that may need it. So the earliest encounter I can think of was when I actually met one of my subscribers, Tac Medic. He was a very cool guy to hang out with. He gave me a gift, which I plan on doing a video on. I just want to get there's a few things I just want to get worked out before I put the gift on camera. But he was open carrying. He was open carrying in 1911. His was a Colt. It was a Colt model. Mine's a Springfield Armory, and he actually was carrying it in a Serpa holster by Blackhawk. It was pretty cool, you know, to wait till the truck goes by. It's pretty cool to see other people carrying 1911s. Because personally, I think it's such a nice looking gun that it should be seen by other people. You know, it's a classy pistol. You know, whether you got it in a plain, like mine was in a plain parkerized finish, or you had it Cerakoted, like a coyote brown, or flat dark earth, things like that. You know, it's a very nice pistol aesthetically. It's very accurate. It takes time to get to learn how to use it, but it was cool seeing another fan of the channel wearing the same gun that I carry on a daily basis. And the other account I can think of, what actually happened yesterday, and this happened at Cece's Pizza. My wife and I, it was my wife, our godson, and I were just eating there. He went off to go play some arcade games, and so her and I were talking at the table. And I was wearing the police rig for my 1911 with the belt and the leather mag holders. We were talking, and another customer came up to the table, and he said, "I just wanted to say, he just want to say thank you. I appreciate the fact that you're carrying." And he's basically he's just saying how much he approved it. And my wife looked at me, and she could tell that it was a big thing for me, because normally I have like a neutral look on my face, but I had a big grin on my face, because someone was actually coming up and saying that they appreciate what I was doing. He said his son was said, "Hey, Dad, the guy has a gun. Is he is he under?" He said, "Dad, I think he's undercover cop." He said, "I don't think he's undercover, but." But he's just there. He recognized me just being there with family, and he's eating pizza. And so he just wanted to come over and share his appreciation. And I let him know, "Hey, listen," and something he said, which I think I'm trying if I can remember how he said it. He said, I think he was like he appreciates when he appreciates when you people are around to to kind of be there, be seen by everybody. And he said, "Oh, when I went by UPS, and listen, I get it. Don't worry. I know what you're talking about. I'm not easily offended. Especially I'm not going to interpret what he said as being something dealing with how I look, but." But no, he was talking about people who carry openly, and I said that I encourage people to carry. I carry openly to encourage carrying overall. I want people to carry, whether they're carrying concealed or carry openly, just carrying partial. You can maybe see half of it. Just carry something. And I said that I do it because I look forward to these kind of encounters where I have someone come up to me and tell me, that they appreciate what I'm doing. And I did say to the customer that I look forward to a negative encounter as long as it stays civil. Because it's an opportunity for both of us to actually learn something from each other. Um, and I also said that I won't push people who aren't ready to do it, because it does take a certain mindset. It does take I'm not gonna say skill. It takes a certain kind of person to carry a weapon that has a high probability of killing someone. Some weapons can just stun, they can maim. But this one, but a firearm, you're more likely to kill someone if you use it. At least if you use it properly. If you're trying to stop someone. But yeah, I told him that I don't push it on everybody. I recognize some people aren't built for it, but for those who are built for it, I encourage them to find a good gun to carry, find a good holster to wear it with, and practice, train. Get to know what it is that you're carrying, and be more familiar with the responsibility you're shouldering, because it could save your life and it could also save someone else's life. Another thing I mentioned to the customer that I believe my faith in Christ is what compels me to do this, because I believe I have this skill for a particular reason. I believe I have the skill to actually help protect other people from getting from harm, which is all too easy to happen in the world, especially when people are they're so worried about violent encounters. And I say, well, if you're worried, then maybe you should actually do something about it. Maybe you should consider carrying, or maybe encouraging someone who is able to do it to do so, so that if you're out with someone in public, or if you're home, and the person you're with could potentially be someone who could be a defender, encourage them to do so. Someone who has that skill set, encourage them to do good with it. And it was cool because he appreciated the fact that I shared my faith in Christ with him. So he said 2 for 2. He said both those things were good to hear. But yeah, I didn't get the guy's name. I didn't give my name, but I was very appreciative of the fact that he even came over to say something, and let alone something positive. So like I said, I look forward to those encounters, and it doesn't happen very often. Usually when I do these videos, it's kind of boring. I know it's kind of boring, but I figure any little thing that comes up, I might as well keep track of it to report to you guys, to let you know that hey, it's not all a tactical disadvantage to be seen with a firearm. No, it could be a good social thing where you could be putting someone at ease. Oh, one more thing that happened before, when we were on our way out from CC's, there was I think maybe like 3 or 4 years old. There was a little boy sitting on the table across from us, and I was putting my stuff in the trash can, and he said, "Daddy, he's an officer." And I just kind of laughed. And he said, "Yeah, Daddy, that's an officer." And I didn't say anything. I said, "I'm just gonna go ahead and just enjoy that little moment." And because I think that people think I'm a cop because of what I carry, because of the type of rig I carry. So I guess there is that there's that thought that he's a police officer. He's carrying with a belt, carrying openly, and in that kind of rig. I did tell the father who I was speaking to that, hey, let him know I'm just a welder. I was wearing a T-shirt that had a welding theme on it. I said I'm a welder and a gamer. That's what I just someone who just so happened to be carrying. But it's a cool thing. I think it's good to have encounters like that. It's very encouraging. But that's all I want to share with you guys. Like I said, just those three things that popped up. One would be my a fellow YouTuber, Tac Medic, and the two things that happened at CC's Pizza. So far, it's been good. Look forward to more encounters to happen. If you guys like the video, leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, just look for my old videos so you can check out what I've been up to, and look forward to new videos to come. If you want to help out with the channel, go to my YouTube homepage. Look for the PayPal link and the Cash App link. Oh, and by the way, as I've been always pushing for a constitutional carry here in South Carolina, contact Lou Rankin. He's the head of the Senate Judiciary Committee. I'll leave his office number in the description box. Give him a buzz. Ask him what's up with the hold up on constitutional carry being up for debate. I'll leave his number in the description box. Any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see what I can do to address them. But that's my video. Just another open carry report for April 15th, 2023. I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay strapped. And God bless.